Hi all, Retro Jaders here with my top 10 Genesis games. This is my personal list, and also keep in mind, I'm sorry about the way it's filmed, but I do not have a way to capture video, so I just zoom the camera into the TV. Start off with number 10, Sports Talk Football 93, starring Joe Montana. This is a game that I used to love when I was a kid, the first 16-bit football game that I ever played, actually, I think, and actually got into really hardcore to the point where I almost beat the game. And of course, being from Green Bay here, I always played as the Packers. Still one of my favorite. It's still my favorite team actually, because I still live here. But anyways, back to the game. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's no Madden, but to me, just the way it plays and it's a lot more simplistic than Madden, and I think that's what turned me on to it because, well, when you're younger, you don't really want all those freaking things you got to remember all the time. That's why I never really got hardcore into fighting games. But yeah, Joe Montana, Sports Talk Football 93, number 10, loved it, still love it. Up next, number 9, Will Harvey presents The Immortal. This game is one of 3 games, the other 2 are also on this list, that prompted me to beg my parents to return my Super Nintendo that Christmas because my friend got this. He got a Sega Genesis for Christmas. And this game, including 2 other games that are on the list, I loved so much. I begged my parents till they returned the Super Nintendo to get me a Genesis. And the other 2 games I got with the Genesis, this one I did not get. But this is just a oddball game. I mean, I liked it because back then you didn't really see much blood in the game, and there's a lot of blood in this game. Lots of it. Whenever you kill guys, they die in different ways. Very, very hard game. Me and my friend have tried to beat this plenty of times. I've never successfully beaten it. Maybe someday I'll sit down and try to beat it again. Alright, number 8. Decap Attack. This is a really oddball game. The footage on this one's going to kind of suck because the control on the FC3 Plus doesn't work right for this game. But anyways, this game basically you are a guy risen up from the dead and you throw your head as your weapon. And you have another set of eyes inside of you, so if you can lose your head, and then that's how you see, I guess, to walk around. Anyways, it's an oddball game. Me and a friend rented it one weekend, and we sat down one weekend and just did nothing but play this game until we beat this game. Man, this game was pretty darn hard too, and we got lost quite a bit. See right there, I'm hitting the C button. It's pausing. It's not supposed to do that. Anyways, oddball game. I like it. Loved it when I was younger. Still like it. It's kind of fun to play. Once in a while, pop it in with the Game Genie just to beat it, run through it really quick. Alright, number 7. The old classic, Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 2 of the games that got me to beg my parents to trade my Super Nintendo for the Genesis. Because this came with the Genesis. My friend got it. I went over to his house. He was like, dude, you gotta check this out. Wow, this game just moved faster than any video game I've ever seen at the time. And I think that was true, actually, for even years to come. After this game was released, even with Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, no other game really moved as fast as this, and moved as fast, but yet worked as good as it does now. But yeah, number 7, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's classic. If you like Genesis, you like Sonic. I just have it lower on the list because I don't like it as much as some people do. Alright. Number 6. Road Rash 2. Another game that me and a friend just sat there and all weekend long working together as a team. There actually is no co-op in the game, but what we did is if he was in first, he would help me get up to second, and I would always fight people off of him. So that we would both always come in first and second, and switch turns. Whoever's doing better, obviously. And we actually ended up beating the game because of doing that. So we always were able to upgrade our bikes and get the best bikes when you needed to get them. And yeah, we were able to beat the game in a weekend, and I still like it. It's a lot of fun. They really don't have motorcycle games like this anymore. I think the closest thing would be if you're on a motorcycle in Grand Theft Auto and shooting people. Except this has no guns in it. It takes it one step further. But yeah, Road Rash 2, great game. Electronic Arts games are always pretty good, I think. Number 5. Altered Beasts. Another arcade classic. And a classic game you have to own if you own a Sega Genesis. I actually don't know what to say about this game. It's a straight beat 'em up, 1 or 2 players. Another game that me and my friend that got me into Genesis sat down and beat in a weekend. I mean, I'm gonna address the. I don't even know how to say it. Come on, when they power up, their clothes rip off. And then when they turn into their beast, obviously they're a beast, but they're still completely naked and they're beast. And yeah, before they get to the beast, they are. First the shirt rips off, then their pants rip off, and they're just in a Speedo. I think anybody who's watching this will know what I'm talking about. Altered Beast, great game. Number 4. Golden Axe. Another classic arcade game, very cool game. Always love this game. I'm so happy to own it now. Again. But, yeah, Golden Axe, another game that me and a lot of friends always sat down, played the crap out of it. I think we beat it, me and my friend Bruce beat it once without the Game Genie, and then ever since then we just always like to fly through games as fast as we can through our big collections and just sit there and just, when we get in the mood to beat Genesis games, we throw the Game Genie in so we can just fly through it, beat it, put the next one in, and just keep going. But I actually prefer the first Golden Axe over the sequel. I don't know why. I mean, the sequel's still great, but I don't know, maybe it's because the Golden Axe was the first one that I played, and I liked it. Alright, number 3. Streets of Rage. Sorry about this, I do not own the box for the Streets of Rage game or the booklet. One day I am going to own it, and then this one will be up for trade. Anyways, great game. Another beat 'em up that, kind of in the style of Final Fight. But this one was another one, once again, that co-op was just awesome. Beaten this game many, many times. I think twice without the help of any cheats or Game Genie in my years of playing it. But yeah, another game that's throw it in with the Game Genie just to fly through it, to have fun playing it all the way through. I don't mind doing that with the Game Genie, because I have fun playing the game all the way through no matter what. But Streets of Rage, very fun game. Never got a high grade level on it though. Same with Golden Axe, actually. Never got a high grade on it. Alright. Time for number 2. Castle Illusions starring Mickey Mouse. This was the main game that got me the switch from Super Nintendo to Genesis. Just this opening scene here. It's so bright, the music is so lively, it's so colorful. I mean, it's just a flawless game. At least in my opinion, it's flawless. There's nothing wrong with this game. I mean, it's a kid's game, so yeah, it's kind of short and it's very easy. No Game Genie help here. I can beat it every time I play it. But it's a lot of fun. This game, like I said, got me the switch from Nintendo to Sega in a heartbeat. I was like, oh. I don't know what it was about this game. I still don't know why I love this one so much, but I do. That's why it is number 2 on my list of top 10 Genesis games. But there's one that surpasses it, and here it comes. Number 1, Herzog Zwei. Very, very obscure. Kind of a rare game, actually, too. What it is it is a very primitive real-time strategy game. A friend rented it one weekend. Actually, no, he bought this. He bought this game came over. We played it against each other a lot, and then tried to beat the game. We did end up. He ended up beating it, and later on down the road, I ended up beating it also with the red guy. You can actually play as either or. And basically, what you do is you just make tanks and attack bikes and stuff, and send them out, and you have like your main base is what your enemy has to blow up to beat you. All these little bases there's the main base on the left there. The little bases, you can capture them so you don't have to fly as far with your aircraft carrier to drop off your tanks and stuff, because after a while you will run out of fuel and you will explode and lose your unit that you just built. Thank you all for watching my top 10 Genesis games. Please subscribe, comment. I'd like to hear your top 10 lists. If you want to do a video post of your top 10, that'd be awesome too. And don't forget also, I am now on Twitter at RetroJ-. So please follow me on Twitter. Thank you all for watching.